Now, I'm going to ask a rather silly question. Did you notice all the news coverage surrounding the waiting for the arrival of the royal baby? William and Kate's baby. We were all on baby alert. Now listen, I'm not a hater. I can respect the tradition that goes into these kinds of things. But I have to admit, I was a bit surprised at the amount of coverage. Maybe I'm just naive. Maybe I just don't understand how these things work. But I do understand that this is a matter of tradition. And so, hey, I can flow with it. But I have to say, I was a bit surprised when I realized that Fox has sent a reporter out to sit around and wait for the baby to be born. And then after the baby was born, and we're so grateful that he was born healthy and that his family is happy. But then we had to sit around and wait for the name. What shall this child be named? And again, the baby is the heir to the throne, and so I can get with the tradition. But I do have to say, seriously, that I begin to think this morning, actually, and I begin to recall just the excitement and the pomp and circumstance. I mean, not just in England, but obviously here in America also. We were on baby alert and people were excited. What if every child was welcomed into the world with that kind of expectation? What if everyone's arms were wide open for every child to come into the world? And I with 3,000 abortions, over 3,000 abortions performed in this country every day, I stopped and I thought, what if Kate had chosen not to have this baby? What if she had aborted? And I don't say that lightly, and I obviously don't say that flippantly, because I am pro-life, and I'm obviously not in favor of abortion at all. But with all the joy and all the excitement and all the expectation about this particular baby, I couldn't help but ask myself, well, what if she had chosen to abort this royal child? And you know, the kind of expectation and excitement that went into awaiting this child should really go into awaiting every child. Every woman who's pregnant, even if she's not what we call royalty, should be given that kind of support. Kate knew, William knew, the world knew that this couple had the support of the world, and that everybody was so excited. Everyone was awaiting because this is an important baby. Every baby is important. Every life matters. And so what if every woman had that kind of support? What if every woman knew that she would have people there cheering her on, and that in every situation in her life, people would look at her and say, there's a person worthy of our respect. There's a person worthy of our support. And look at her baby and say, there's a baby that has all kinds of potential, even if that baby is not born into royalty. Come on, we're all royalty. We're all created in the image of God. And so I just a thought that perhaps we could have that kind of respect for all life and not just the special cases, that we could welcome every child into the world and not just the special cases, that every woman would feel that she's got support, that no matter what her situation is in life, no matter what her circumstances are in life, no matter if the world knows her name, that we're going to stand beside her, that we're going to approach that life that she's carrying as something that's important, as something that has destiny, as something that can do all things and achieve all things, and that the sky is the limit. We cannot reserve this kind of enthusiasm for the special cases. Every child is a special case. Every woman deserves to know that she is strong enough and she's got what it takes to carry that promise within her to fruition. And that's what hit me this morning. That's what hit me this morning. I don't begrudge the royal family any bit of joy or press or whatever, although I do think it was a bit over the top. But hey, it is what it is. But I just want that same kind of respect and love for every individual, because every life matters.